Hi everybody and welcome to the Godllywood Challenges, and congratulations for making such a decision to challenge yourself. I tell you something, this is something that is very difficult to do because we are going to go into that place where we usually don't let anyone in. And even ourselves, we don't like to go in there. And that place is our inner self, our thoughts, our past, our ways, that are so set. I don't want to give too much away, but I want to congratulate you for being brave and for deciding to start taking part of the Godllywood Challenges. As you know, Godllywood is a movement. What kind of movement? There are many good things that got lost along the way as years went by, have been lost. So there is a very nice, shall we say, sentence on a book that I love called The View Woman that says, modern the old-fashioned way. And this is how I would describe a woman of God. She's modern, but the old-fashioned way, which means she has not lost her values, the values of God. She's trendy, she's young, she's maybe not so young in age, but she's young-minded. She's a strong woman because she makes her own decisions. She doesn't follow trends. Do you understand? So, once again, congratulations for deciding to swim against the tide. That's what you're doing by simply taking part of these challenges. And maybe you ask yourself, maybe you had a look through the challenges and you ask yourself, how can such simple challenges, some people would call it tasks, change me as a woman? Well, if you stick around from challenge number 1 until the very end, you will see changes. But there are rules, and one of them is to stick with what you started. So I hope you have also found a partner. We usually call it a friend, like sister, to help you. Together you will remind each other, one another, hey, have you finished task or challenge number 1? Hey, have you attended or will you attend the Godllywood self-help meeting? You will be helping one another. Of course, the challenges are personal, are for you only, which means you will have your notebook. You will write your answers on your notebook. And that notebook is private. It's yours only. Okay? You don't have to show it to anybody else. It's between you and God. If you have any questions, you are always welcome. It's advisable that you speak to your pastor's wife. Okay? Not even with your friend like sister, but speak to your pastor's wife because it's such a private thing. Perhaps you are, and we're going to read very soon, challenge number 1. So there are challenges in here that are very personal. So you don't want to be discussing it with people, even if they are close to you. But like I said, approach your pastor's wife and you will know it will be completely confidential, and she will advise you on how to best do your challenge. Okay? So I think that's it for now. If you have any questions, I invite you to type them here on our YouTube channel, on the comment section below. And on a weekly basis, I will be posting a challenge, one after the other. So this is challenge number 1. And any questions you have relating to this challenge that you think are not so private, there's no problem, you can type them. Feel free to do it. We will also answer your question right there. All right? So I think that's it for now. And remember, you are only guaranteed to see, or actually, you are only guaranteed results if you start and finish, and if you follow each challenge correctly. That's the key. Okay? So what I'm going to do as well, I am also going to do these challenges with you. I have done them before. Many of you have done them before, but we are going to start again. All right? So let's go into challenge number 1. So challenge number 1 says, who does God see when He looks at you? I want to invite you to, every time you read a challenge, that you don't just read what's there, but you kind of read between the lines or think about it a bit more. What does that mean? What does God see when He looks at me? What does that mean? Does it mean, what does He see? Oh, He sees a girl with brown hair, with a white shirt. No. Remember, these challenges are about you going deep into that place where it's not so comfortable. So I think it's very important, and this is why this is one of the first challenges, that you get to know who you really are in the eyes of God. And, well, you will see as soon as we do the next one. Okay, I don't want to give too much away. So what will you do? You're going to make a prayer and you're going to say, my God, what do you see when you look at me? I'll give you an example. Maybe He sees a girl, a woman, who is still hurt from her past. Then you're going to write it down. This is what God sees. Remember, God sees what nobody else sees. He sees your deepest secrets. So write them down. And then you ask why. Why does He see these things in me? So for instance, trauma from your past, something that happened. You can list that trauma and then write a bit more about it. Okay? So I want you to do that. And because, this challenge will remind you that God sees you for who you are. He's not looking at how you dress, how you present yourself, how you behave physically, but He sees your inner self, your inner you. And this is a good reminder. This challenge here will remind you all that whatever it is that you are keeping, that you are going through, that you are suffering with or suffering from, whatever you want to name it, however you want to name it, you will be reminded that God sees everything. So you are being invited through this first challenge to, in a way, it's going to be like a confession, isn't it? A confession. My God, this is what you see. Nobody else is to read this. This is for your eyes only. And you're going to be free to write all those things that are there inside of you that God sees. Okay? With that in mind, perhaps now you understand a bit more what this challenge means. It's not talking about your appearance, but what's inside of you, in your heart, in your mind, in your thoughts, your struggles. Are you ready? It's not going to be easy. There will be some challenges that may not be so easy, but remember, you will see results in the end. Okay? So that's all for now. May God bless you, and I will see you soon again. Bye-bye.